Welcome to Master English Speaking, the podcast dedicated to helping you unlock your full potential in the English language. I'm Tom, and with me as always is the brilliant Emma.
Hey everyone, it's great to be back with you all. Thanks for tuning in, Tom. You're too kind with that introduction.
Only speaking the truth, Emma. Today, we're diving into a topic that I think is incredibly important, but often overlooked or maybe even avoided by English learners. And that's how to ask for help in English.
Absolutely, Tom. It sounds simple, right? Just open your mouth and ask. But it's actually something many people, even native speakers, find challenging. And when you're learning a new language, that challenge can feel even bigger.
Exactly. I mean, think about it. When you're not confident in your English, you might worry about making mistakes, or maybe you feel embarrassed, you don't want to sound silly, or maybe you feel like you're bothering someone.
Yeah, those are all really valid feelings. But here's the thing. Asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. It shows you're proactive and you want to learn and understand. And honestly, most people are very happy to help.
Totally. So, today we're going to break down how to ask for help in English using simple, clear phrases and tips. We'll cover everything from simple requests to more specific questions and how to do it politely and effectively. We want you to feel confident enough to speak up when you need a hand.
That's the goal. Let's start with the basics. What's the simplest way to ask for help, Tom?
The absolute simplest? Can you help me? It's direct, it's clear. You can use it in almost any situation. For example, if you're in a shop and can't find something, "Excuse me, can you help me? I'm looking for the milk."
Perfect. And if you want to be a little more polite or maybe a bit softer, you can add please or use could you help me? Could is always a good option for politeness. Could you please help me find the milk?
Right. Another very common phrase is, "Could you give me a hand?" This is super natural and friendly. It literally means lend me a hand or help me. So, if you're trying to carry too many bags, you could say, "Oh wow, these bags are heavy. Could you give me a hand?"
Yeah, that's a great one for physical help. It's very idiomatic, but understood by everyone. Now, sometimes you don't just need general help. You need help with understanding something, maybe a word or a concept. What about those situations?
Excellent point. When you need help with comprehension, you need to be a bit more specific. You could start with something like, "I'm sorry, I don't understand," and then follow up with a question.
Like, I'm sorry, I don't understand that word. What does idiomatic mean? Or, excuse me, I don't understand this sentence. Could you explain it to me?
Exactly. Being specific is key. Don't just say, "I don't understand," and stop there. Tell them what you don't understand. Is it a word, a phrase, the whole idea? The more information you give, the easier it is for the other person to help you.
That makes total sense. Another useful phrase when you're struggling with a concept is, I'm having a little trouble with, or I'm struggling with. For instance, I'm having a little trouble understanding the past perfect tense. Could you give me some examples?
Oh, that's a brilliant one, Emma. "I'm having a little trouble with" shows you've tried, but you're still stuck. It's less like "I know nothing" and more like "I'm making an effort, but I need a push." People appreciate that.
It definitely does. And for those moments when you just need a little clarification, a quick, could you say that again, please? Or could you repeat that? Is perfectly fine. Don't be shy about it.
Yes, or even, "Could you speak a little slower" if they're talking too fast. That's a super important one for English learners. We often feel like we should be able to keep up, but sometimes people just speak too quickly.
Absolutely. It's okay to ask for what you need to understand. Let's think about situations outside of learning, maybe like directions. Tom, what if you're lost and need to ask someone for directions?
Great scenario. You'd start with, "Excuse me." That's always a good way to get someone's attention politely. Then you could say, "Excuse me, I'm a bit lost. Could you tell me how to get to the train station?"
Or even more specific, excuse me, do you know where the nearest pharmacy is? Or, I'm trying to find this address. Could you point me in the right direction?
Those are perfect. See how adding "I'm a bit lost" or "I'm trying to find" gives context? It helps the person understand your situation quickly.
Now, we've talked about what to say, but what about how to say it? Body language and tone are super important, aren't they?
Oh, absolutely. They can make all the difference. When you ask for help, try to make eye contact, not staring, but a friendly, brief look. A slight smile can also make you seem more approachable. Your tone of voice should be polite and respectful, not demanding.
Right. You want to appear open and genuinely seeking assistance. Avoid crossing your arms or looking down at your feet too much. Open body language, a friendly expression, and a clear, polite voice go a long way in making people want to help you. And remember, it's okay if you don't use perfect grammar or pronunciation. The most important thing is that you try. People will appreciate the effort, and they'll likely be more patient and understanding.
100%. People understand that you're learning. The goal is communication, not perfection.
Now, Emma, what about a slightly more formal context? Say at work or school, asking a colleague or a teacher for help. Good point. In those situations, you might want to use phrases that are a bit more formal but still natural. I was wondering if you could help me with is excellent. For example, I was wondering if you could help me with this report. I'm stuck on the data analysis part.
That's a fantastic one, very professional. Another good one is, "Would you mind helping me with," followed by a verb in the ing form. So, "Would you mind helping me with understanding this concept?" Or, "Would you mind helping me with checking my work?"
Perfect. And it sets a polite tone right from the start. What if the person is busy, Tom? We don't want to just interrupt them, right?
Absolutely. Timing is key. If someone looks busy, you can open with, "Excuse me, do you have a moment?" Or, "I know you're busy, but could I quickly ask you something?" This shows respect for their time and gives them a chance to say if they're not available right then.
Exactly. And if they say no, don't take it personally. They might genuinely be in the middle of something. You can then say, "No problem. When would be a good time to ask?" Or, "Perhaps later then?"
Yeah, very good advice. It's about being considerate. Okay, so we've asked for help. Someone has kindly helped us. What's the next crucial step, Emma?
Thanking them. Always thank them. A simple, "Thank you so much," or "I really appreciate your help," goes a long way. You can even add, "That was really helpful," or "You saved me a lot of time."
Absolutely. Showing gratitude encourages people to help you again in the future. It builds positive connections, and that's what language and communication are all about, isn't it?
It really is. And on that note, speaking of connections, we love connecting with all of you listeners. If you're enjoying what you're hearing, please take a moment to subscribe to the Master English Speaking podcast. It helps us reach more people and keep bringing you these valuable lessons.
Yes, please do. Your subscriptions and ratings truly help us grow. So, to recap some of our key phrases for asking for help.
Can you help me? And could you help me? For general assistance.
Could you give me a hand? For physical help.
I don't understand that word sentence. Could you explain it? For comprehension.
I'm having a little trouble with when you're stuck on a task or concept.
Could you say that again slower? For clarification.
I was wondering if you could help me with, or would you mind helping me with, for more formal requests?
And always start with excuse me, especially if you're approaching a stranger. And remember to thank them profusely.
Exactly. The big takeaway here is don't be afraid to ask. It's how we learn, it's how we connect, and it's a vital part of becoming fluent and confident in any language. Every time you ask for help, you're practicing your English and you're getting one step closer to your goals.
That's so true, Tom. Think of it as an opportunity to speak, not a potential failure. The more you practice these phrases, the more natural they'll become, and the easier it will be to get the assistance you need.
So go out there, be brave, and don't hesitate to ask for help when you need it. You've got this. Thank you so much for joining us on Master English Speaking today, Emma. It's always a pleasure.
My pleasure, Tom. And thank you, dear listeners, for spending this time with us. Keep practicing, keep learning, and we'll catch you next time on Master English Speaking.
Bye, everyone. Stay confident.